Welcome back. Let's get a winner. 32. Don't you love that?
Hello, all you wonderful roulette players. Welcome back to the channel. Guys, I'm excited. I've got something that I think works really well, and at least it has done for me all week, and I've been playing hard. And I'm talking about getting up at about 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, still in the casino at 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, I'm not exaggerating. That's exactly what. Now, I do move from one casino to another, which is only about 15 minutes apart. So just take that into consideration as well. But I've done really well this week, guys. Put a lot of money in my pocket. Oh, nothing like a good cup of tea. Okay, so I'm calling it Area 15 Tweaks, even though I've got 18 numbers on my side now. 18. Let me mark it out. I've got 500 bucks here. 400, 60, and 40. So that makes 500 bucks. Okay. I cover in the greens, guys. Covering the damn greens. Now the greens are going to pay us $1. At least they won't burn us. That's the key with the greens, okay? So I don't really want to hit the greens, but if they come, at least they don't burn me and they put $1 in my pocket. Now, these are my numbers. Just like last time, they haven't changed except I've added one number. 28. The reason I've added 28, now I've got $17 on the table, but I'm covering 18 numbers. The reason I add 28 is because of right there. Look at that. It's right on the edge of my area, okay? Anything in this whole area of the board, I'm So that's the reason I added it. We're also going for $150 here, so I'm going to have to try and be quick. I'm already a minute into the video. Let's get to it. Let me show you how this one works. Now, I do like it very much because it's really done very well for me. Now, once we get to level 4, go ahead and, okay, it's going to give me a winner right out of the gate, which is beautiful. Now, we're going to lose $16 because we got $17 in play, but this one hit 35 straight up, right? We're going to lose 16, but we're going to win 18 bucks, right? I'll just do the quick calculation just so we're all on the same page. We win 35, but we lose 16. We're going to win 19 bucks. Wow, I was shortchanging myself for some reason. So I'm going to take 20 and give up $1. Actually, because I want to show the profit accurately, I'm going to do it this way. Damn, for some reason I'm thinking I'm getting paid 18. I've been thinking that for quite some time. Obviously I need to pay attention. All right, so $19 goes in the tray. Beautiful. I'm going to do that again just to make sure. Yeah, that's the way it is. Good, awesome. $19 winner. Beautiful. We started out with a winner. 15, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the board. And I'm going to spin again. But I've done very well this week, guys, with this strategy. I do occasionally incorporate the insured part of this strategy. And I'll explain that in just a second. 17, love that too. Beautiful, another $19. And this time I'm going to give 20 and I'm going to take $1 from the tray. Put it over there. We're doing really well. And this is how streaky this game can go. Definitely you can get 2 or 3 losses in a row as well. But eventually our side of the board comes into play. Let's go again. 17, black. And I've got great live video, guys, also. I've got about 20 minutes of it. So showing you exactly what I'm doing on this strategy. So right next door to my 8. Do you see that? That's the only one that I cover on the other side of the board. Number 8, right next door. That saved my butt a couple of times over the last few days as well. So 8. So we lose $17, right? Sorry, 12. What the heck am I doing? Guys, that was a mistake. I don't know why I did that. So forget about that one. I did not have 12. That was not covered. That's not part of my number system here. I have no idea why I put $1 on there. My mistake. Okay, with that said, it's a loser. We got to give up $17, which I'm doing right there. Put it over there. We do not go up, guys. This is the progression. We have to lose twice before we go up. And how do we go up? We go up to $1. Once you lose twice at $1, you go up $1. So you go to $2. If you lose twice there, you go up to $4. If you lose twice there, you go up to $6. Okay? Now, once you get beyond $6, you're not really recouping all of your money on one hit. At that point, you've got to look at where you are with profit and size where you need to be in the leveling up. What I typically do is come back down to base, but if I lose one hit, I go right up to the next level. That's what I've done in the past. But there's also another little tweak that I've been adding to the strategy that's really helped me out. Okay, 12. I'll put it on the board in a second. Let's keep going because I've got a long way to go. 12. This will be our second loss if we get it, but we'll see. I had time for a quick swig there too. No, we get lucky. We get number 5. Okay. At this point, we're going to win, $35. I'm going to break it down just so we're all on the same page because I want to make sure that you see how much we actually get paid. Essentially, we get all of our money back and I believe a couple of dollars. Okay. So 35. There's 15. There's 30. 35. So we actually pick up another $2. That was on the second spin, right? So we got all of our losses back, plus we put an extra couple of dollars in our pocket. Love it. Actually, yeah, exactly right. So with that, let's go again. I just want to make sure my bankroll is whole. God, these whites are still slippery. Yep, that's exactly right. So with that, let's go ahead and put our numbers back out there. I don't know how I ended up putting money on that 12. That was weird. Would have been nice because I was right. $17 in play. Let's get going. Love the number 5. Let's try to hit that again. Okay. But that's the progression, guys. You go from $1 to $2 to $4 to $6 to $8. I always end up getting lucky during that period of time. So 1, get another loss here, guys. That's $17. But I want to show you what I do when I get to 4 losses. That's just me. I like using the insured part of it, but I don't use it all the time. That's the key thing about it. I kind of assess the position, okay? Now, number 1 came, okay? That's down here. Remember that for just a second. If we get another one that's very low from 1 to 6, I'll show you what I do. It can include the greens too. Okay, we get lucky. All right, cool. What I do, 28, winner, nice. So again, we're going to win all of our money back plus $2. I don't need to break it down again, I'm sure, because that's what happened last time, remember? So $2 goes in the tray, and that all comes back to us. And 28 is the number. 1 and 28. I should have put that in red, the number 1, that is, but that's okay. I think you guys understand. I'm trying to be as quick as possible, guys, because I've got a long way to go here to achieve the goal. Put that over there. Let's keep going. It's doing well so far. But I want to show you the other tweak that I do. 23, $17 loss. No big deal. Let's get going again. I'll alternate the wheel the next time. I just circled the number 1, saying that indicating that it was red. Let's go again. Oh, straight over my area. Wow, that's crazy. Another loss, another $17 goes out the door. Right, now we go up. We go up. Because we've got 2 losses in a row, we go up to $2 on each. Just like so. Okay, now I'm going to alternate the wheel. And we're going to go again. 25 red. You're going to get some losses, guys. They are going to come. And they are kind of streaky sometimes. But you're going to get your wins just like that as well. 24. Love it. Thank you. $2 on it. We're going to get paid $70 here, guys. This is going to be nice. I'm going to break it down just to make sure we're all on the same page. But if it happens again, I won't. It's a lot simpler when you're playing on the electronic. It's so much faster. There's 20. 20. So we're going to get paid $70, guys, because we've got $2 straight up. 10. So we've got 30, 50, 60, 66 right there, right? So another 4 makes it 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Beautiful. Not only do we recover all of our losses, but we also put money in the tray, which is awesome. Let me make sure that I'm accurate. Should have 60 here, and we do. Haven't touched the greens. We recovered all of our losses and still put money in the tray. Actually, another. So we put $4 in the tray, right? It's because I took off the 28. Nice. So again, let's go right back to base. Just wanted to make sure we did that correctly. And I'm going to go ahead and spin the wheel so I don't waste any time. Okay, making sure I got all my numbers, which I do. Let's get going. 28. But I like the recovery, guys. It does work. 16. Okay, you can't win every time, right? 16, loser. $17 loss. Goes over there. We go again. Trying not to waste any time here. Okay, first loss. So we got to wait for 2 before we go up to $2. 4, good. I'm glad 4 came, because now if another low number comes, zeros 1 through 6, I'll show you what I do. This is just me. You don't have to follow this part of it. So we lose another $17, guys. And it's our second loss, right? And guess what we do on our second loss? We go up. But if another low number comes, I'm going to use the insured part of this strategy. So let's go. Number 4. So I actually look forward to when I do get 2 really low numbers, 1 through 6 or the greens. If I get 2 of them back to back. Come on, give me something small. Yes, yes. Now, it's a small winner here. We're going to win $2 here, guys, because we got the greens, right? But we got a 4 and we got a green. For me, that's a good sign. So with that, we lose everything else, but we've come away with $2 extra in our pocket. So it's not a loss. It's actually a win. But this is when I go to my insurance. This is me. I go 125, 125, and then I go 50, just like that. It's been low the last couple of times. Now with this, I keep everything else the same. This part of the strategy stays the same, okay? This is what I'm doing though. And it's been working for me. So, double zeros. Let's see what happens. Most times, well, I have not been burned when I've used this. Obviously, I want something in these 2 areas here. This is going to be a push, but this is going to be a winner. So, 24. Yes, freaking yes. And you know what that means. 24 right there. So, first things first, let me take all the losses away. Okay, just so we're all on the same page. That goes over there. That goes over there. These are all losses. Okay, now I do have 20 minutes of live video playing this strategy, guys, and it shows you everything. I tell you, you got to check it out. This is actually if you can't win doing this, guys, go do something different, okay? I mean that. Go do something different. Okay, so I want to pay this one off first, right? 125. There it is. And we're also going to get paid another 75 bucks on this one, guys. We just won 75 bucks just on that. That's freaking awesome. So I'm going to put that over there for now. We're going to get paid 70 bucks. Okay, there's 20, 10, 20, 30 bucks. So that's 50 bucks right there. $50, $60, $70. Everybody on the same page? Good. All right, I'm putting that over there. This is all coming down. and I'm going to see where we are, because I think we've already achieved our goal, or pretty damn close to it. And because I've got $20 worth of live video, I don't really want to spend too much time going through the motions here, because I think you understand what I'm doing. Let me see here. So I can take $10 extra in white. One, two, three, four, 5, 10. Yep. Okay. So there's my 60. I gotta get 400 out of this. There's my 400, 460, $500. Okay, this is all profit. All right, so there it is. I'm gonna walk away with this, guys. I'm gonna be done at this point. Maybe it not be 150, but it's pretty damn, I'm close enough. There's $100 right there. There's 10, 20, 25, 27 bucks. 127, guys, in what? 16 minutes. That's how this strategy works. Now, yes, you have to wait for that perfect case scenario where you get a 0 or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 twice. Once you get that, me personally, I like adding the insured part, right? $50 here, 125, 125. This is going to be a push, but you're going to come out with 75 bucks here, guys. Okay? It's a freaking awesome situation. Now, if I push on this, if I get one of these numbers, I don't do it again. I wait for another two low numbers. That's what I do. Guys, check it out. I've made a lot of money this week, and I'm not exaggerating in any shape, way, or form. I'll give you more details later. Check this out. Thank you again. Hey guys, so early morning, Thursday, about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I've tweaked the Area 15 strategy. So it's gone from Area 15, and now of course I'm playing 17 numbers. So you say to me, how the hell can it be Area 15 when you've got 17 numbers being played? You're exactly right, but I felt like I had to increase that. 34 is a great number. I started with $500, as I always do. I'm up 53 right now, but I was going to play it through, because this strategy, with the way it is right now and the progression that I've changed, instead of going from 1 to 5 to 10, to 10, being very aggressive, I found that you can get bad streaks, and before you know it, you're really in a lot of money. So what I've decided to do is change the progression, and I wanted you to see it. I'll play it out on the practice table as well, but I just wanted you to see how I've changed it. I go $1 and I stay there for 2 losses. Then I go to $2 and I stay there for 2 losses as well. 27, not the best. And then I go to $4 and I stay there for 2 losses. Then $6 for 2 losses. So I've just found that has proven itself. Now, you don't win all of your money back, okay? But eventually you get your streak and it wins. And obviously that way it preserves your bankroll as well. So the other nice thing about the way this is played out, having 17 numbers in play rather than 15, I am achieving per session $150. Now, there is another tweak to it as well, and I'll discuss that in just a second, but I'll also show it to you in practice as well. So when I see a couple of low numbers like 1 to 6, and I see 2 of them back to back, that could include the greens as well. So now, because I've lost 2 in a row, you see the 34 up here? So that was obviously a winner. So then I've lost 2 in a row. Now I'm jumping to $2 on each. So when I see 1 to 6, including the zeros, if I see that 2 in a row, I add an insurance piece to this equation, where I put $150 on the 2 dozen and I put $50 on the double streak. That's a $75 hit. Sorry, 125, 125, and then 50. That's a $75 hit, guys. That's not a great number, but that's okay. So now we've just lost 3 in a row. So that's going to be, we're going to rebet at the $2 level. Because remember, in the past, we'd be at $1, then $5, now $10. And don't get me wrong, if you hit, it's freaking awesome. Because you're winning, you know, big bucks here. But the bankroll goes very quickly. And so because of that, I implemented a much less aggressive progression, and this is what you're seeing now, and it's been working for me. I've been playing it hard for the last week, and I'm not complaining at all. It's done me very well. So let's prove it to you. So we'll do this for about 15 minutes, and hopefully you can see what we've got. That looks good, guys. 32 is a great number, and you know we've got 32 on my table. So that's a nice win. So as you can see, we're up $23. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it adds up really quickly. And trust me, I've been doing this for a little bit, and eventually you get to 150 bucks pretty quickly. Now remember, if we get 1 to 6, including the greens, if we get 1 to 6, including the greens, twice, I'm going to do the insured part of it, where I do 125, 125, and 50 on the double straight. That's a nice little hit for 75 bucks. It doesn't always, you don't always get it, because you don't always get those numbers. 32 back to back. Can you freaking believe that? I love it. We're up $42. I love that too. Rebet. Again, it's you're playing the long game, but you can make a lot of money very quickly using this strategy. Now, the furthest I think I've been is like 8 to 9 spins of bad numbers. But when you consider we're almost covering half the board here with 17 numbers, both the greens are going to be essentially a push. You make $1, okay? But at least it takes that out of the equation. I hate the greens being a negative. This way they're a positive. And of course, any of the other numbers pay us good chunk of change. We bet 17, but we win 35. So, where are you? Okay. 18, obviously it's not the number we're looking for. It's all right. We rebet because that's our first loss, right? 32, and then we got 18. But yeah, instead of calling it area 15, I should probably change it to area 17. And in natural fact, I think I will when I practice this out, just so it's an easy distinction between the two. I'll call it area 17, just because it is 17 numbers that we're playing. Well, $17 that we're playing, right? Because we're actually covering 2 numbers here, so technically we've got 18 numbers being covered, even though 16 are the ones that really pay us well. 12, I love that 12 too. But so that's a two losses. So after 2 losses, you know what we do? We double up. So I'm gonna try and make this about 15 minutes, and hopefully I can show you a $100 profit by the end of it. That's kind of my goal. But I've been averaging 150 bucks. Now that 150 does include one of the 125, 125, and 50. But you got to wait for that. I mean, look at these numbers. There's been no small numbers over here. I'm still waiting for 2 small numbers. If I can get 1 to 6 twice, maybe it's 2 2s or 2 6s, then I'll go ahead and place that big bet. Yeah, that's a good number. It's number 7. Love number 7. Well, we're up 46 bucks, and now of course we go back down to base, guys. Undo. And you get real comfortable with the numbers. Doesn't take a lot more. Don't want that one. There it is. So we've got $17 in play, right? That's the bet. But we're actually covering 18 numbers. So maybe I should call it Area 18, just purely and simply because we're covering 18 numbers. But I love having those greens on our side. They don't make us much money, just $1. But it's a win. It's not a negative. Wow, another winner, guys. Another winner. Yeah, we've done pretty well. So now we're up to $65, as you can see. And again, guys, I've been playing this out pretty hard for the last few days. And when I say hard, I don't mean just stopping at a casino for a couple of hours. I'm talking about multiple hours at every given time when I go to different casinos. So, average day, 8 hours, solid play. So that's what I mean by playing it hard. And I'll, at the end of the week here, on the weekend, when I get back to the practice table and do this one for you, I'll have an account of what I've been able to put together this week just by playing this strategy. I was playing the red-black. I was playing red-black insured for a while as well. So I was doing, even on the same machine, I was playing both strategies. But I stopped doing that because I didn't need to risk more than I needed to. So this one is enough, and you can make a lot of money using this exact strategy. And again, $150 within 20 or 30 minutes is fantastic for me. I'll take that every day of the week. I don't need to play a second strategy. So I stopped playing the red-black insured for now. And I'm just focused purely on this. And so far, it has done me very, very well. And I'm hoping it's going to have the same luck for you. Now, you don't have to use my same numbers. I like having all the numbers together, like you see them on the wheel, except for the 8. The 8 is on the opposite side of the wheel. Okay, that's our second loss, because we had 1 and 19, so I jump up to $2. We're at 10 minutes right now, and what are we up? Well, right now we're up nothing, because we're actually down $3. And the 40 cents was already in here when I got here, so we're at level, well, $2 on each, which would be the third spin. Hopefully we can get a better number. Let's see. Look at that, 17. Love that, thank you. We'll take it. Now we're up $69, guys. We're doing well. And again, I'm not trying to show you just one quick highlight here, guys. This is what I've been doing all week. And it's been working really well. Now, it doesn't always go as well as you're seeing. Sometimes I'm getting to 5 or 6 bad spins in a row, which happens. The largest is, I believe, 8 or 9 at one time where I didn't hit my area. But again, keeping the progression low, even though you don't get all of your money back in one hit, you get there in the end. So just be patient with this one, and you can make $150 just like I'm doing. Oh, look at that, 11, guys, 11. Love 11. We keep making some good cash. So their last bet was $17, and we got paid 36. That's the base bet. We're up $88, guys. That's a lot of money to me, especially when you can do it consistently, and that's what I've been doing. So we're at 12 minutes. I'm going to go to 15 just so you can see actual live play. But then I'm going to practice it out at home, so you've got that portion of it as well. Now normally, because I'm tweaking it, I've already done the practice in the untweaked version. So that's why I'm doing it backwards today. Doing the live play, then I'm going to do the practice table. Look at that, guys. Look at that, 13. It's close to our zone, or our area, but that's okay. All right, we'll rebet. Now, if you win this one, you're still going to win all of your loss back from the previous, and you're going to win a couple of dollars. So, because we're betting 17, but we're winning 35. So if we win here, essentially it puts you back into where you were, as far as winning all your losses back and a couple of dollars. That's why I didn't want to increase anything, any additional numbers, because I didn't want to be in a push or a negative position if we won on the second roll. I still want it to be a winner, just like the zeros. Oh, look at that one. That was a good one. 26. I love that. What I love about it, guys, is if it bounces anywhere in that area, I know I'm getting paid. That's why I like having all the numbers together. So we're up $73 now. Well, actually, I got $17 out here. 80. So we're up $90 right now. $90. That's assuming I don't lose, right? But we'll get to 100. Hopefully, I'm right at 14 minutes, so I got to hurry up here. Hopefully, I can get one more winner here and show you a $100 win in this session. But I wouldn't brag about it, guys, if it didn't work. But I do like the lower progression. Even though you don't win as much, it's more steady on your bankroll. So, what are we going to give this? Give me something positive. Oh, look at that 12. That 12 has been hot today. It really
The winning number is 12. Red. Place your bets, please.
That's all right. I'm going to rebet. You can see up here the hot numbers. See, 12 has been hot. And that's right next door to my 8, which, as you well know, 8 is on the opposite side of the wheel for me. So, let's get back to it. This is going to be our second spin. If we lose this one, we'll go up to $2. And the progression, guys, is $1 for two losses, $2 for 2 losses, $4 for 2 losses, $6 for 2 losses. I haven't really been beyond that. But remember, once you get into that progression, you don't get all of your money back right away. 32. That's nice. So now we're up. Look, see what I'm saying? We made $2 on that because we lost the first one. That's okay. Okay? You're not risking much. Rebet at the dollar level. Again, 20, for 15, 20 minutes, and you're going to make $100. Come on. Not many people can say that they can do that. So we'll do one more because we're right at 16 minutes now. And we're going to call it good. Hopefully we can finish on a winner, but if we don't, $75 is a good solid win. And we've had no low numbers, guys. Look at that. The one was 1, but I need 2 low numbers before I can do that insured bet. Okay, 25. All right, maybe just hold with me just for a couple of seconds. That's the first loss. I don't like quitting on a loser.
Hurry up with your bets, please.
And we'll do just a couple more spins. Maybe we can see some losses, like 4 or 5 losses in a row, so you can see the progression. That would be a nice way to show it as well. But I just don't want the video being too damn long. Because I know when you're looking at an hour, it's like, oh, jeez. But this is how live play operates, guys. It's not perfect. Sometimes you have to earn it. Well, look at that, guys. Opposite side of the wheel, and it's a freaking 8. Don't you love that? When you get just lucky, right? I mean, getting that 8 amongst all of the other numbers. All right, guys, I'm going to quit it there. $5.94. I'm up 94 bucks. I'm very
Hurry up
happy.
with your bets, please.
We will catch you later. Bye. Hey guys, I had to add this. 8 came back to back, so which put me at, you know,
No more bets, please.
it put me at 614 bucks. So I did make the 100. I'm going for 150. So I'm just staying. I just wanted you to know what I'm doing. So just love those back-to-back 8s. Unbelievable. Catch you later. Bye.